Christopher "Chris" O'Dowd is an Irish actor and comedian best known for his role as Roy Trenneman in the Channel 4 comedy The IT Crowd. He has appeared in several films, including Gulliver's Travels, Bridesmaids and This Is 40. O'Dowd created and is currently starring in the Sky One television series Moone Boy. He had a recurring role on the drama series Girls and starred in the television series Family Tree. Early life: O'Dowd was born and raised in Boyle, County Roscommon. His father, C.N., is a graphic designer, and his mother, Denise, is a counsellor and psychotherapist. He represented Roscommon in Gaelic football at under-16, minor and under-21 level, the highlight being his performance as a goalkeeper in the 1997 Connacht minor final against Mayo. This was highlighted by his guest appearance on the Sunday Game. He studied politics and sociology at University College, Dublin, and subsequently attended the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art. O'Dowd did not obtain a degree from UCD, telling the UCD student newspaper the College Tribune, "I didn't finish my degree. The politics part of it was fine, but I was doing sociology as well and I could never bring myself to find an interest in it." He contributed to the University Observer and was active in UCD Dramsoc and the Literary and Historical Society. O'Dowd stands 6 feet 3 1/3 tall. Career: O'Dowd has starred in the United Kingdom in Channel 4's comedy The IT Crowd, BBC Two's Romance Empire, Red Cap and the award-winning documentary drama The Year London Blew Up. He has also appeared on Irish television, having starred in the RTA Pamela 1 drama The Clinic and the drama show Bands alongside Kerry Katona. O'Dowd has appeared in How to Lose Friends and Alienate People in a minor role. O'Dowd has also had roles in a number of films, including the 2005 Film Festival where he played stand-up comedian Tommy O'Dwyer, a role for which he won a Scottish BAFTA award, and a small role in Vera Drake. O'Dowd appears in Frequently Asked Questions About Time Travel, a comedy sci-fiction film with Mark Wootton, Dean Lennox-Kelly and Anna Faris. He played Liam in the 2007 German film Hotel Very Welcome. He starred in the 2009 film The Boat That Rocked, released in Canada and the US as Pirate Radio. The film was inspired by the story of offshore pirate broadcasters Radio Carolina. O'Dowd plays Simon, the station's breakfast DJ. The breakfast jock on Radio Carolina at the time was Tony Blackburn, so there's definitely an element of him in it, says O'Dowd of his character. And then I called in different Irish DJs that would have been contemporaries of Tony Blackburn at the time, a guy called Larry Gogan and a couple of other people. O'Dowd starred opposite Sienna Miller in the film Hippie Hippie Shake, which is about the groundbreaking 60s magazine, Oz. The publication was the precursor to a whole generation of lad mags. O'Dowd plays Felix Dennis, who would later become the publisher of Maxim. The story centers on the landmark indecency trial. In preparation for the role, O'Dowd met with Dennis, stating he was an incredibly charismatic man. In April 2009 it was announced that O'Dowd had been cast in a remake of Gulliver's Travels as General Edward. "It's shooting in Pinewood from the end of April," he said, shortly after his participation was announced. "I'm just going back to England to learn how to ride a horse. I'm a general in the army, so there's going to be a little bit of horse riding. I think it's going to be really fun though, we're all kind of learning together." O'Dowd appeared in the 2010 film Dinner for Schmucks, an American version of the French farce, Le Dard registered trademark Nerf de Cons. He also appeared on panel show Nevermind the Buzzcocks, and starred in an ITV2 comedy series entitled FM. In 2010, he took part in Little Crackers, writing and directing a short film loosely based on his own childhood and Christmas in his family home from 1984 to 1988. In April 2011, he starred in the BBC adaptation of The Crimson Petal in the White as William Rackham and appeared in the May 2011 release Bridesmaids as Officer Nathan Rhodes. O'Dowd had a supporting role in This Is 40, basing his character on people in Oxton who wear skinny jeans and hate the world, which comes from an inability to deal with women. He described fighting over Megan Fox in a pool during filming as one of the most fun things I've ever done. O'Dowd recently wrapped production on Wayne Blair's debut feature, Australian musical The Sapphires. Based on a popular stage show, It was shot across Australia and Vietnam and produced by Goalpost Australia. He is to write and executive produce a new American comedy series called Big Men, after NBC won the bidding war for it. He co-wrote a series based on his childhood called Moone Boy for Sky One. Segments of the series, currently airing on Sky One, were filmed in his hometown, Boyle. O'Dowd began starring in April 2014 in the Broadway revival of Mice and Men, directed by Anna D. Shapiro and co-starring James Franco and Leighton Meester. For this, he was nominated for the Tony Award for Best Actor in a Play. Personal life: O'Dowd married Dorno Porter in 2012. An atheist, he has turned anti-religious as he aged. Filmography, television, stage, references. External links: Chris O'Dowd at the Internet Movie Database, Chris O'Dowd on Twitter.